think of something in your life, in yourself. It could be a feeling, or it could be a situation in your life that causes you disturbance inside. Because when I say allowing, I don't mean allow yourself to be a doormat. That's not it. But we are allowing the feelings that we feel to be felt and experienced and not resisted. So if you have a situation in your life where you're being treated like something that starts with an S, you will have a feeling inside of you that doesn't feel good. Doesn't mean you have to allow that outside, but what is the feeling? So just think of something in your life that makes you something that you don't want to feel. Fear, anger, sadness, upset, hopelessness. Just see if there's anything in your life you can come up with right now. Just take a moment and allow that. Just invite it in here. And then I'm going to ask you to just feel in your body, where do you feel that discomfort? This, no, you don't want to feel that, like a resistance. Where in the body? Is it your belly, your chest, your jaw? So you can put your hand there if you want. If it feels okay with you, just put your hand wherever you're feeling something that you don't really want to feel. And then take a breath into that area. We're going to just start shifting. Now you can see that it's almost like a fist that says no in there, whatever it feels like. And I want to invite you to take a breath into that area in your body. And as if that breath is saying hello to that feeling you don't want to feel. So just see if you can breathe in a breath of kindness that wants to say hello and say to this part, it's okay that you're here right now. Take another breath into it and see if you can just allow it to be there. Instead of an unconscious resisting it, we're going to try and make it a conscious allowing. And you do that by being willing to feel what it is in your chest or your belly, your throat. Just get curious. Just get curious, what is this sensation in there? Take another breath in there and say hello again. Let's just make sure that this part knows that this moment, I'm willing to be here with you and make space for you. Even if it's resistance, see if you can just allow the resistance to be here. Take a breath into that feeling again. And then from here, I don't want to spend too much time right now, but from here, you might actually start being able to listen to this part. Now that it has your attention, instead of you resisting it, you're allowing it. So now that it has your attention, what is it trying to tell you? What does it need from you? Where have you not been honoring yourself or listening to yourself? And just notice what happens when you actually here are allowing it and listening. Those are the two first letters of the all formula. Allow and listen. And the more you listen and really honor what this voice in you is saying that may not have been listened to by anybody before, and that's why you turned it off. But now, you can open up, find a loving ear in your heart to listen with. And that's when you start loving. So take another deep breath into that area. Acknowledge it. You might even let it know that you're willing to come back and spend time with it later. And then when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. There's no devil's advocate in that. I think it's very important that you mention that, because it has an expression. But if you ignored your concern for the world, I mean, will you allow yourself to feel that concern for the world and then find out, well, what do you want, sweetheart? I want to go and put my energy here, right? That's where it comes from, this depth of your being, because you're listening. I think we all have that concern in certain ways, and that's what drives us to do something when we're not afraid. If it's fear that stops you, you need to be with that fear and find out, what do you need? Well, maybe I need a sisterhood around me, so it's not so scary, right? Yeah. So it's always listening to the next and the next and the next. There's always the next petal opening up. And keep listening and then take action from there. Yeah. That's important you shared that. Thank you for joining me in that little exercise. It's powerful, and I think it's a very important piece of the first pillar, to stand for love in your own life, by learning to listen to who you really are and how you, not just who you are, because you know you are, at a certain point you realize you are the vastness, but how does this vastness want to move when I allow it, when I don't let this piece that I've disowned stop me? Bring it back, you open up the channel. It's like you open up the hose for it to come forth in a certain expression. And so I want to just encourage you to do whatever you're moved to find that place in yourself and learn to love all of your parts back into wholeness. Nobody can do it for us, but we can support each other in doing it, and that's an important part.